Daddy said you were very busy tonight.
In today's video, we will discuss the 15 best Christmas action movies of all time. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.
This time, it'll blow you sky high.
At number 15 we have Die Hard 2, released in 1990, is about John McClane, a New York cop who is waiting for his wife at Dulles Airport to spend Christmas with her family. However, a group of terrorists led by Colonel Stewart takes over the airport and holds everyone hostage. The terrorists are planning to rescue a drug lord from justice and have seized control of all electrical equipment affecting all planes. With no runway lights available, all aircraft have to remain in the air, with fuel running low. John McClane attempts to avert disaster as rogue military operatives seize control of Dulles International Airport in Washington, D.C. McClane must defeat the terrorists and allow the planes to land before they run out of fuel. Violent Night.
I'll give him a lump of coal.
Where is it? I gotta watch.
I believe in you, Santa.
At number 14 we have Violent Night, released in 2022, is about Santa Claus, who is stranded at a mansion where a wealthy family is taken hostage by mercenaries on Christmas Eve. He decides to use his skills and magic to save the family and restore the Christmas spirit.
Daddy said you were very busy tonight.
The movie is a mix of action, comedy, and fantasy, with David Habba playing Santa and John Leguizamo playing the villain. Lethal Weapon.
Are you as good as you say you are? Nobody can touch me.
At number 13 we have Lethal Weapon, released in 1987, is about two LAPD detectives, Martin Riggs and Roger Murdaugh, who are paired together to catch a gang of drug smugglers. Riggs is a former Green Beret who has become suicidal following the death of his wife, while Murtaugh is a veteran officer and family man. The two detectives must put aside their differences and work together to solve the case. As they investigate, they uncover a massive drug trafficking ring.
Raj, meet your new partner.
New partner.
The film is known for its thrilling action sequences, witty humor, and the chemistry between the two lead actors, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. Reindeer Games.
In the new thriller from John Frankenheimer.
Ow. Wow.
At number 12 we have Reindeer Games, released in 2000, is about Rudy Duncan, a small-time car thief who is about to be released from jail in time for Christmas. Rudy's cellmate Nick is suddenly killed, and Rudy decides to take on his identity to meet Nick's beautiful pen pal girlfriend, Ashley. The couple has fun until Ashley's psychotic brother, Gabriel, shows up. Gabriel and his gang coerce Rudy into cooperating with a Christmas Eve casino robbery scheme that Nick's casino knowledge is key to.
Cowboy.
It was that or a ballerina.
Hey. He was talking to the manager inside there.
Something tells me you're not being totally honest with me.
Things don't go as planned, with a number of plot twists and double crosses. The film stars Ben Affleck, Gary Sinise, Charlize Theron, and Dennis Farina. Fatman. At number 11 we have Fatman, released in 2020, is a Christmas-themed comic thriller starring Mel Gibson as a gritty, despondent, cash-strapped Kris Kringle, also known as Santa Claus. At the height of the holiday season, Kris faces multiple challenges: a hostile takeover attempt by the U.S. military, and an assassin hell-bent on his demise. The assassin, portrayed by the Walton Goggins, is hired by a bratty rich kid named Billy Winnan. Billy, still fuming from receiving coal in his stocking the previous year, orders the hit on Santa. as Chris navigates these perilous waters.
There's a rising number of our youth making poor decisions.
What the big man's head?
Severed heads rot, they mold.
The film weaves an unorthodox slant on holiday traditions, blending ennui, production issues, government interference, and a vengeful child's wrath. Iron Man 3.
Just good old-fashioned revenge.
At number 10 we have Iron Man 3, released in 2013, is about Tony Stark, a billionaire industrialist and genius inventor who is haunted by the events of the Battle of New York. When a new terrorist called the Mandarin emerges, Tony's world is torn apart. The Mandarin has launched a series of bombings across the United States, and Tony is determined to stop him.
You're not a man. You're nothing more than a maniac.
Along the way, he discovers that the Mandarin is not who he seems to be. Tony must use his ingenuity and his Iron Man suit to defeat the Mandarin and his army of extremis enhanced soldiers. Batman Returns.
You missed.
At number 9 we have Batman Returns, released in 1992, is about Batman, who is back to save Gotham City from the clutches of the Penguin and Catwoman. The Penguin is a deformed man who was abandoned by his parents and raised by penguins in the sewers of Gotham City. He teams up with Max Schreck, a corrupt businessman, to become the mayor of Gotham City.
You're just jealous because I'm a genuine freak and you have to wear a mask.
Meanwhile, Catwoman is a former secretary of Schreck who is transformed into a vigilante after being pushed out of a window. Batman must stop the Penguin and Catwoman from taking over Gotham City and exposing his true identity. Death Race. At number 8 we have Death Race, released in 2008, set in a future version of America. It unfolds on Terminal Island, a privatized prison where the warden, Claire Hennessy, profits from broadcasting a brutal vehicular combat racing series called Death Race on the internet. In this deadly race, inmates battle each other in specially modified, weaponized cars, vying for their freedom. The masked driver known as Frankenstein dominates the track, but when industrial worker and ex-conscience Ames is falsely accused of his wife's murder, he's thrust into the race. Ames must compete as Frankenstein or rot in prison forever. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
8% chance. Who taught you math?
At number 7 we have Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, released in 2005, is a movie that combines noir, comedy, and crime genres. It follows the adventures of Harry Lockhart, a thief who pretends to be an actor, and Gay Perry, a private detective who teaches him how to play the part. Together, they get involved in a complex murder mystery that involves Harry's childhood crush, Harmony Lane, and a retired actor, Harlan Dexter.
No.
The movie is full of twists, turns, and witty dialogue, as well as references to classic detective novels and films. Enemy of the State.
Get out!
19.
Been a law-abiding citizen my whole life. One day with you, shoot.
At number 6 we have Enemy of the State, released in 1998, delves into the murky world of surveillance, conspiracy, and government intrigue. Robert Clayton Dean, played by Will Smith, a mild-mannered lawyer in Washington, D.C., unwittingly receives crucial evidence related to a politically motivated crime. This evidence implicates corrupt National Security Agency agents in the assassination of a congressman.
Then he didn't give me anything!
You know how many federal agents you had following you?
Stay exactly where you are.
Suddenly, Dean finds himself hunted by the very agency he inadvertently crossed. His assets are frozen, his loved ones monitored, and he's on the run. With the help of a mysterious man named Brill, portrayed by Gene Hackman, Dean must outwit the NSA, uncover the truth, and reclaim his life. Rise of the Guardians.
Wings up and take no prisoners!
At number 5 we have Rise of the Guardians, released in 2012, is about the Immortal Guardians, a group of legendary figures who protect the world's children from evil forces. When the evil spirit Pitch Black threatens to engulf the world in darkness, the Guardians must join forces to stop him. The Guardians include Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, and the Sandman. They enlist the help of Jack Frost, a carefree and charming spirit of winter, to stop Pitch Black.
Etty's treated you well?
Yeah, I love being shoved in a sack and tossed through a magic portal.
Oh, good. That was my idea.
Along the way, Jack learns about his forgotten past and helps the Guardians restore their magic with the children of Earth so they can continue protecting the children from danger. Jingle All the Way.
Post office and I'm unstable. Tell him.
This man is totally insane.
Thank you.
Christmas comes but once a year.
At number 4 we have Jingle All the Way, released in 1996, is about Howard Langston, a workaholic mattress salesman who is constantly busy at his job and disappoints his family. He promises his son Jamie that he will get him a Turbo Man action figure for Christmas. However, every store is sold out, and he must travel all over town and compete with everybody else, including a mailman named Myron Larrabee, to find one. In the course of his adventures, he keeps crossing paths with Myron Larrabee, a postal worker whose son wants a Turbo Man even more desperately than Jamie. The film is known for its hilarious and chaotic Christmas Eve shopping scenes and stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sinbad, and Phil Hartman.
Hey! Santa's on the loose!
This holiday season.
At number 3 we have Santa's Sleigh, released in 2005, is about a murderous Santa Claus who is actually the son of Satan and has been forced to deliver gifts for 1,000 years after losing a bet with an angel. He returns to his evil ways in 2005 and goes on a rampage in a small town, killing anyone who crosses his path. A teenage boy and his girlfriend try to stop him with the help of the boy's grandfather, who is the angel who defeated Santa in the past. The movie is a horror comedy that parodies the Christmas genre and features many gory and absurd scenes of Santa's violence. The Last Boy Scout.
These men take your best shot.
If they don't kill each other first.
At number 2 we have The Last Boy Scout, released in 1991, is about Joe Hollenbeck, a former Secret Service agent who is now a private investigator. He is hired to protect a stripper named Corey, but she is murdered, and he teams up with her boyfriend, Jimmy Dix, an ex-quarterback with a gambling problem, to investigate the crime.
You fucking asshole!
They discover a political conspiracy involving their former employers, a corrupt politician, and a crooked football team owner. LA Confidential. At number 1 we have LA Confidential, released in 1997, is about 3 Los Angeles police officers, each with their own motives and obsessions, who investigate the corruption surrounding an unsolved murder at a downtown Los Angeles coffee shop in the early 1950s. Detective Lieutenant Exley, the son of a murdered detective, is out to avenge his father's killing. Officer White, implicated in a scandal rooted out by Exley, was one of the victims. Sergeant Vanson feeds classified information to a tabloid magnate. The film is known for its intricate and noirish tale of police corruption and Hollywood sleaze.
That's it, guys. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.